In today's competitive world, it's important to have a great career. With the world becoming smaller and smaller by the day, travel, tourism and hospitality provide amazing career option. Established in 2006, HIHT has a very strong repute as a leading college across the country. Welcome to Heritage Institute of Hotel and Tourism. One of the most equipped campus. Professionally qualified and experienced lecturers. Practical and hands-on teaching methodology. Agra Campus. Shimla Campus. We have provided lucrative careers to more than 10,000 students worldwide. Excellent rapport with 1,000 plus hotel brands, allied service providers and industry associates.
Namaskar. Welcome to the Hospitality Talk Show organized by IHMAGA. Today we have Mr. Rakesh Chandra with us. He is working as a National Procurement Manager in Sudima Hotels, New Zealand. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. What about you, sir?
You're good. It's morning there, but it's evening here in New Zealand.
It's so nice to have you. It's so nice. So good evening again from India then.
No, that's fine. All good.
Okay. Can we start with your introduction first?
Yes, surely. So just to give a brief about myself, I'm Rakesh Chandra. Obviously, I've been in this industry for around 30-35 years. I've worked in most of the different organizations, like I've worked in the fast food chain, five-star hotels, airline catering, then resort hotels, and then working, coming to New Zealand, there was another experience of working in this country in a five-star hotel. What you feel about? So when you get exposure in all these areas, you get to understand what systems are being followed across fast food chains, five-star hotels, and all these places. That really helps out grow, right? And obviously, I did my hotel management from Calcutta, which is known as Kolkata now, from Institute of Hotel Management, Taratala. Yeah, I got an opportunity to do my training in the Park Hotel. And then I got selected in Park Hotel as a management trainee. I think Park Group of Hotels selected the first batch of management trainees, which I got an opportunity to be a part of that. I was selected for food and beverage in the in the criteria which I was selected, but I moved on because there were some union issues happening in Calcutta that time. So we took a transfer to Delhi. So we were lucky to go back to Delhi, the Park Hotel. And then my passion always was to get into bakery and confectionery because I'm an artistic person, good in drawing. So, I can create a lot of things. So I got an opportunity to be in the kitchen and bakery and confectionery. At that time, no one used to teach you how the things are being done because those old type of people who were working there, they never used to share their, the skills what they had, but we had to learn ourselves. So, but this generation, I think we're lucky that people are there to teach them,
Yes.
right? And they should take the maximum out of it. So when we got an opportunity to work in a hotel, we used to dismantle the things, what was created, just to list and create it back. So that is how we learned, right? There were no YouTube and nothing over there. So obviously I worked in the Park Group of Hotels for 10 years as a pastry chef and then moved on to Holiday Inn Agra, where I was the executive chef. That was my first role of an executive chef in Holiday Inn Agra. After being there for some time, I moved on to Nirula's. That's a fast food chain. right? And I was in a team where all the production was being done. So I was more like a pastry person as well as the production person. All the Nirulas were being supplied, the cakes and pastries from that. That was a very good exposure. It's not only about the work what you are doing, it is how you work with the team. That's I got an experience like knowing people. It's very difficult in India to work with people. Skills you might have, but managing people is very difficult. I'll go through that later on when the students can listen what and how they can cope up with that. Obviously, working as a production manager, I got an opportunity I want to get out of it. So I went to Salty Crown Plaza, that's in Nepal. So I was the chef expatriate over there. And due to 9/11 attack, after working for 1.5 years, I came to Taj Flight Catering Unit, which is Taj Sats in Delhi, right? Worked there for 3 years and then got an opportunity back in Goa, working in the beautiful place in Sidade, Goa as an executive chef. And then from there, I applied coming to New Zealand. I was very happy there, but I got an opportunity to come to New Zealand. And here I am today, working here since last 16 years. And I've got a good experience, which I can share with the team. But Alka, you can ask me questions which will help the team.
So you started your career as a management trainee. You said that you got a chance to work as a management trainee. So we seriously want to know the tips that how a student can prepare themselves for a management trainee.
To become a management trainee, first of all, we as students, when we work, study in the college, we talk big things, between our friends. Oh, I can do that, I can do that. But when it comes to interview, you need to be prepared well. You have to be presentable and you can speak. There are some people whom you feel that they can't speak, but they speak so well during the interviews, but sometimes they're not able to speak in a group. So you need to speak well, whether you know anything or not. You have to speak during the interview. Don't be quiet. Whatever comes in your mind, whether it's wrong or right, but you should be able to speak. The person who's taking your interview sees how well communication how you can communicate. They can teach you what you have to do with the client customers, but communication skills comes from within. So read as many books and try to get latest information and communicate well. That's the first thing what you need to take care of. Second thing, whatever has been asked during the training or whenever you get selected, do whatever is being asked you to do. Never say that you can't do it. Nothing is possible in this world. If people can go to moon and take out such good electronic items and whatever we think, it's already there in the market. So if they ask you to do something, don't run away from that, because people observe. And once they observe, they will pick you as and when required. Might be they don't appreciate you at that time, but they always observe you. So always do your best. Don't run away from your work when you're doing any training anywhere or whenever you join any organization. That's very important. And work as a team wherever you're going. Don't back chat or don't backbite people. If there will be situations where people might not like you, accept it. Tomorrow when you will come to that position, you might be doing the same thing. So just learn what is happening around. Observe people, how they are behaving. So finally, you think is we need to take care of the people around you, work together as a team, and do the right thing. That's very important. Three things you should always focus: do the right thing, work as a team, and work together. If you achieve these three things, I think you will be able to move ahead in life. And when you go for your interviews, and mark my word, these words if you use, they will be really happy about it. That's what needs to be taken care of.
Okay. So when people opt for hotel management course, later on, what is there? They need to adopt a certain department like production from the four major departments. They are willing to opt only one department.
Yeah.
So can you please guide the student that how they need to choose their career in particular department?
Right. So when you get selected as a management training, you get an option to work in all the departments. So always
Yes.
remember, if you're joining any organization, tell the people over there, the HR team, that you would like to be in all the departments so that you get an opportunity to decide what you want to do. Today, I might feel that I want to be in the kitchen because I will get a lot of food to eat. No, you can't work if you like food, but you can't cook, right? So that comes within yourself. So go in all the departments. You know what happens during your holidays when people sit at home and just sit on the YouTube or watch movies, they should utilize that time to go and work in the hotels in different departments, whether they pay you or not. Because that extra effort which you will put, it is going to help you. That's what I did. On my off days, I used to do that. After my shift, I used to go to the other department, talk to your manager, talk to the HR, put that extra hours somewhere which you are going to learn. This will help you out in the long run. So once you are able to work in all the departments, it becomes easier for you to decide which department you should go to. Otherwise, don't make a decision on it by yourself. That's very important.
Sir, I have seen many of the students switching their department first. Even I have seen a student working in kitchen, and later on, if I get in touch with those students, they are working in housekeeping now. So, what do you think? Why do people switch their departments?
Because what happens is when you go to the kitchen, what happens is as a trainee, it's a trend over there. Like they'll make you work, they'll slog you in the kitchen. Might be they'll give you a bag of onions to peel, they'll ask you to peel the potatoes, they will ask you to do one simple thing where you don't learn anything. Don't worry. You know, finally, this is what you are going to do when you become a chef with your trainees, right? So do it and maintain good relationship. If you see somewhere that some help is required, go and help them. But I have seen students who don't do that nowadays. They say he has abused me or he has misbehaved with me. I'm not going to do it. It will not take you anywhere. Remember when we go to a institute to study and live in a hostel, I lived in a hostel, I learned a lot. The people who misbehave you the most, they become your best friends, right? So always remember whatever they say, whatever you do, they make you slog. See that they don't exploit you till the time you die. Remember that. So they're not going to exploit you so that you have to go and do such a thing where you can't work. Always speak up, but always do it. Don't run away from work, right? That will make you achieve what you want. But obviously, sometimes you choose a wrong department, right? So it's better than late, make changes at that time. But do not give any other person to decide your fate, right? Because I'm good in kitchen. If I'm working in the kitchen, entire team misbehaves with me. No, you still stand over there, right? And work towards it. Because then once you go through that problem times, you will get the success. So that is one of the things you need to take care of. But if you're not at all interested, you don't know cooking, then you should change. Then there's no point making a decision. So that's why I'm saying before you go for your interviews, go for these extra training, go on the weekends, whenever you're off, that will make you help decide what you want to do.
Okay. So, sir, during this pandemic time, students are only having their online classes, and few kids they are willing to join kitchen department. So,
Yeah.
what are extra tips to those students that how can they balance it? See, because kitchen is only about doing more practicals. Even
Yeah.
theory is much more important, but it is more about doing practicals. So, what are the suggestions to the students who are still willing to opt kitchen department, even they
Okay.
are at home from last long 1 year?
Okay. So the best thing in India when we do the hotel management, when you go to the kitchen training classes, the best thing is you do from the scratch. Everything you have to make on your own. But in this country, New Zealand or Australia, wherever you go, you get ready-made stuff. Everything comes in buckets, everything comes in containers where you can directly use them. But as we started, we start from the scratch. At our times, 30, 35 years back, we didn't have a YouTube. We didn't have anything. We used to open up the books and read. But now the students have got YouTube. You just write what you want to learn and you get the recipe over there. So it is so easy for them. The first thing what they have to do, because all the students who are opting for kitchen need to be strong in making the basic sauces, right? And soups, which are very important. If you can make that perfectly, then you can move on to the next step. Just open up your basic sauces and start preparing that at home, little by little. That's okay. If you want to make a brown stock, for example, use onion, make it brown, or use vegetables and make it brown and make a brown stock rather than using a meat. But if you're a meat eater, you use the bones and try to make the brown stock. That's fine. So start doing the sources. You have the basic sources, mother sources, learn them. And if you don't understand, watch the video again and do it. You will learn it. It's very easy to see. So tell them to learn that. Then come to simple recipes, right? For example, fish batter, how to make it, how to crumble potato,
Yes,
right?
yes.
How to crumble fish, right? There's a procedure which needs to be followed, right? If you don't follow the procedure, you won't be able to do. Learn basic sponge, how to prepare. I've left it 30 years back, but the Genoa sponge, the normal plain sponge, learn that. Doughs, you can know all the breads to prepare. So just simple methods of preparing breads, right? Salt delayed method or normal bread, whichever is there, all these methods. They have got so much time at home they can utilize. We didn't have all these facilities at that time. So they should do all these basic things at home. Learning by heart will not teach you anything. Opening the books and learning, no. You need to know cuts of beef, you need to know cuts of meat, how to debone a chicken, how to debone a leg of a. So those videos you can see. But whatever is available, get it at home and start cooking and make your family taste, right? They're the best people who will judge and let you know what is right and not. Okay. But if they don't know the taste, they can't. But at least they have tried it out. And once they come back to the college, then talk to the tutor. They will tell you. And why don't you record yourself and then show it that? And during this times, record yourself and send it to your tutor. See whether my recipe is right or not, and whether I followed it in the right procedure or not. So there are many things they can do. Just go on recording briefly, putting it together, and try it out. If you want any help in future, for example, send me an email. I'll just tell you what all things they should be working on so that they can go ahead doing it. But this is the best time. Lockdown we have got. This time will never come again to upskill yourself at home. Learn whatever is possible. See as much as videos, not movies, not listen to songs. Keep some time for entertainment. But if they utilize this time, and I'll tell you, there will be some students who are going to utilize this time in a very positive way, and they'll move ahead, right? So if the students are listening, please utilize the time. It's your career. If you move ahead, there's someone earning 100,000 rupees or $100,000. It's all because of this space, which you make it strong now. It will help you out.
Okay, so people get fascinated by hospitality as they need to work in different locations. They can work in different locations. Hospitality name when it comes. So students think that we will be able to work in different nations. So
Yeah.
how students will prepare for that?
When you say different nations, moving out of India, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
See, the current situation is really bad, and I will suggest no one should think about coming abroad at the moment till 2 years at least, right? We are not going to open up the borders, especially for New Zealand. So same thing will happen with the other countries. First is what life is important, right? If you have life, then it's better to move ahead. First, let everything become normal. Then students can start applying coming abroad. I'll tell you what they need to do because a lot of students make a lot of mistakes while coming abroad. Don't go to okay, let's finish that. Now the situation is normal and now the student want to come abroad.
Yes.
What parents do is, I have seen so many students coming here. What parents do is they get loan from the bank, 17,000, 30,000, 50,000. Students come here, right? They start studying. After studying, you see they have to do a job to earn their living. So they work as a kitchen hand. Parents don't know. They're working as a kitchen and they're trying here. But there's nothing bad. I still go and do the dishes if the kitchen is busy. Right? You've got machines to do it. You're not washing like, sitting on the floor and washing dishes. No, there are machines, there is sprays, use it and do it. Do it. Right? But don't go to a wrong person to come abroad. You have to take guidance from people in New Zealand, for example, or the country. What is the right procedures to be followed? People take the money, they send you, but the students really face a lot of things. So when you are applying anywhere, see what course you're applying, whether you'll be getting visas for that, extension of the visas or not. And the next thing is whether that sort of a training is going to help you get jobs. What has happened abroad is You have to become a manager to get your residency. Otherwise, you won't get your residency. And the minimum pay is 75,000 rupees or dollars. Sorry.
Okay.
So here the people who are working are getting around 50, 55,000, but getting 65, 70, it's a challenge. So your visas will be extended, right? But still, I'm telling New Zealand is a very good place. I know all the institutes, which are the good ones. Tomorrow, if you want, I can guide you which are the institutes, and I know the people. They're the right people to approach. Don't go to a agent. Go to the right institute, and I can guide you through if someone wants to come to New Zealand. Like these are the places you need to go because we have done a lot of
Okay.
training there, a lot of people we know. So that will really help us. So don't think going abroad easy. No, you have to work hard to achieve. There are a lot of people, I really feel sad for them because they don't tell their parents what they are doing, but they're working hard, right? But it New Zealand is a very good place to come and study. It's a beautiful place. And here the best thing is ministry takes care of, government takes care of everything. No one can exploit you. No one health and safety is really very good over here. No one can misbehave with you. These things are so important here, right? The best place to be. And I'll tell you, after 2 years, maximum people are going to come to this country because this has been the safest country in the world.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's really good.
Sir, I have heard from lots of students that during their training they only wipe the glasses, and few of the students they get a job offer. So why few students are only wiping the glasses and few students get the chance to get absorbed in that particular organization?
Okay. So wiping the glasses, what extra you're doing other than wiping glasses? You have been given a task to wipe the glasses. But what was your initiative? If they told you to wipe the glass, you have wiped the glass and kept it there. You pick it up, pack it where you have to keep it over there, get the next lock without anyone telling you start doing that work. People will say, hey, this guy has got the skills to plan himself. So you need to plan, you have to do it on time, right? The speed, what you're working, even wiping glasses is not an easy job. So you do it, but how efficient you are, that's very important, right? Your efficiency, your relationship, all those things matter a lot. Don't say I want a job, I want a job. No, you just keep doing the work. If that organization doesn't take you, there'll be other people who will give your reference for another organization. So that's what I'm saying. Keep doing well. Students, don't do it. I'm telling you. I'm not saying everyone. Students, they think a burden of wiping the glasses nowadays. Okay. Again, I'm not telling everyone, few of them. Okay. So do your task well. See, everyone can't become a prime minister. Everyone can't become an executive chef. It's level. Some are lucky who get it. Some are unlucky. So you have to start working those skills which you can achieve. Sometimes learning from, if someone becomes a sous chef to start with, someone becomes a commie chef. Don't worry. Might be that commie chef level teaches you a lot of things till the time you become a sous chef, right? And then you can perform better. So that's luck also. Destiny is also there, but you keep moving on the right direction. That's important.
Okay. So, can you please tell the difference of the hospitality trends which are followed in India and which are there in New Zealand? Just a
Uh,
bit about that.
so which department in particular you want?
In any department you can discuss.
Okay. So if you see about the hospitality trends, like I'm out of India since last 14, 15 years, obviously, right? But I'll just give a brief about different departments. Obviously, uh, in India, the presentation of food is good, right? But here, and there are no quantity production being done because if you have restaurants, they are huge restaurants. But here, we don't have very huge restaurants. They are limited seating. It might be 100 seating or 120 seating, but chefs who are there, they try to do their best. They try to be creative. They try to keep working on the skills to develop, right? I'm not saying chefs in India don't do it, but over there is more. Restaurants are big, and people are the trends. What I'll say is here the people keep on developing things over here, and we have got multicultural people. So we have got chefs from all over the world, right? So that uh, different cuisines when they come together, blend together, you get a different thing. But I'm not saying in India also you have got a lot of chefs coming from all over the place. But
Yeah.
This is what I have observed here. And here the things are all ready made. So it's easier to work, but in India you have to do from the scratch, right? Because the manpower is cheaper there. Manpower here is more expensive. So we have less people working in the kitchen. Do 1,000 packs function, we'll have around 8 to 9 chefs working in the kitchen. But in India, we'll have 30, 40 chefs working because the equipments which we use here are of high quality. So if the chicken breast takes around in our oven over there back in India takes, for example, 20 minutes to cook. Here we can cook in 8 minutes because the latest equipments are so good. It takes less time. It's more like energy saving. It's more of, that quality things are coming up. So we focus more on getting the right equipment for the right job rather than getting more manpower, right? But the trends, everything is similar because Indian food is really appreciated here too in New Zealand, and people love having it. Okay, so the trends base remains the same, but the things, the way you do is different here. That's all.
Okay. So, sir, during this COVID time, many people have lost their jobs, and even there are no new openings in hospitality sector, and few of our students are getting passed this year. So, can you
Yeah.
please give any kind of suggestion to those students? Because see, there are not immediate openings in hospitality industry in India right now. So, what are
Yeah.
the suggestions? How they can stay positive? What are the suggestions to them?
See, till the time you don't get a job, what I suggest is, for example, if chefs who are more into kitchen, form a group, start doing small caterings, birthday functions, start preparing cakes, do as a team something which you don't sit down at home, but work as a team. Start doing something. If they, you have got online, just go online and say that you can do such and such things, put a price for that and start selling that, right? If you have to go and deliver that, and follow all the guidelines of COVID, whatever is there. Obviously, keep yourself safe. Nowadays people want food at home, right? So prepare good quality food, different style, deliver it. How creative you can be, how best you can do it, you can do that. But don't sit idle at home for the chefs, right? For the other team members, you need to do something or the other online, or you get jobs online, you don't have to just sit down, go online and check, jobs which you can work from home. And there are a lot of things which people want to data feeding, might be, can be anything. Go to different websites. If you want to see New Zealand or Australia or anywhere, there are a lot of people going asking to for help. And if you get a job, online job, you can work from home. But that becomes an experience for you. So go start looking into those type of things. But situation is bad. Everyone knows. You
Yes.
can't help it. So you just keep yourself motivated by doing something or the other. But the best thing is there are people working from home, but online jobs, you have to start looking for them. In China and Japan, they want English tutors.
Yes.
So you can do English tutoring from home if you want. There are some of the people who can do it. You get paid for it. So you can do some. Uh, there are a lot of things. You have to just go out of the box and think. That's all.
So
But
in nutshell,
situation is bad. Yeah, you have to think out of the box. Then only you're going to achieve for next 2 years at least.
that means you need to keep yourself busy in
You
any
have to
kind
keep
of
yourself.
work.
Yeah,
Yes.
you don't sit down at home. You can do some. Like if you're a front office person, why don't you learn something? Go online and see all the menus what are being done. Go and see which are the hotels in the market. What are the things? How many restaurants they have got? Learn about the hotels. How many team members are working? Which restaurants? What are the menus being served? Which cuisines are being served? So that knowledge will help you later on. When you go for an interview, you'll say that this hotel, Bangalore, I have come because Taj Hotel is doing that. This hotel is doing that. I can you can relate to a lot of things. So why don't you start working towards getting those things done? But keep yourself busy. You have to take guidance. You can't think sometimes on your own. You need to take, like you're doing this talk shows, have it more often so that you have your questions in place. Ask the questions and be, rather, I had told you before, rather than
Yes.
it's not about me, I have achieved what I wanted. It's about students, how we can help. So ask them to give their questions, queries. We can do another talk show where we can guide you how you can do and give
Okay.
you some websites where they can go. So that will be really helpful for them.
Yes, yes, yes. Sir, in my sessions, I have talked almost about every department, but I have never talked about front office department. So, can you
Okay.
please give tips for the students who are willing to join front office departments?
Okay, front office department, obviously you need to be a good communication skills should be good. Obviously, there are different areas in front office. Which area you want to join? You want to join reception? You want to join porter, concierge, or you want to be in the back office? You want to get into reservations. So basically, if you know front office, if you go abroad, you will become a general manager soon. So
Yeah.
front office is a very important department if you go abroad, because abroad hotels are more about room revenue, not food and beverage. Okay. So like in our hotels, it's more about the rooms revenue. Okay. If the restaurant and the function revenues, if you get around $10,000 in a day, rooms revenue comes around 35, 40,000 a day. So it's more about rooms. So front office, it's very good scope. Learn as much as possible all these areas, information section. You have got all the reporting systems, how is that done. Night manager's role is the most important because he prepares all the reports, put all the invoices, all the voids which happen. He has to generate report on that. So doing night shifts is so important. Don't sleep in the work time. Learn how the night shift is operating, because if you know the night manager's job, you know what's happening during the day. So that's important. So be in all the areas, reservations, and don't do anything wrong, because I'll tell you something. I was in a purchase department
Okay.
in India. I don't know, I won't tell you which hotel. So the team was, they were doing some things wrong, and I was the management training. So
Okay.
when I went to purchase those things, the suppliers used to tell me, how much should I charge you? Should I charge you more? So that, this is what. So I learned something in this country. Now I'm the national procurement manager. If anyone tries to do that, we may blacklist those suppliers, in this country. And we
Okay.
say that you're not going to deal with that. So don't do anything wrong. If you see someone else doing it, don't do it, right? Because finally your karma is going to be with you, nowhere else. And it is going to, you have to pay back before we die. So always do good karmas. I think you will achieve what you have to do. Front office, again, major department. Learn the front office, all the tasks. You will be successful abroad. Whether you are a chef also, you should know front office. It's really helpful because you can see your reports, what's happening, what are the special requests required. You have to nowadays get into the system and learn and take out your reports. Nobody is going to give you that. So many people are coming for breakfast, so many are coming for dinner. These are the requests, these are the amenities which needs to go to the rooms. You have to take out the reports yourself. If you have time, I need to touch base about a couple of things if students are okay. It's more about, the food safety is very important in all the hotels. So
Yes.
there are online systems nowadays which we maintain. We don't have to manually record the temperatures and everything. The online systems available, and recipes we can put online, and you can create menus with that. You can get a list of ingredients required for a function. The pricing keeps changing. It gets updated in the system automatically. So we have got all the systems. Invoices, we put it in a system. When you send in an email, it goes directly into a system where we do the coding, right? And you know your food cost on a regular basis, right? So I can touch base on these things in future if you want. There are a lot
Yes.
of things which they can learn, but let's stick to what basic things are required at the moment.
Yes. Sir, in India, there are very few girls who are opting this hospitality as a career. Even somewhere the parents are not allowing. If I talk about my area, Himachal Pradesh, even parents do not allow their girl child to opt for hospitality industry. So can
That's very
you,
wrong.
yes, can you
That,
please
yeah,
brief
yeah,
that?
that's very wrong thinking. There was a mentality around 25. I'm in hospitality in last 30, 35 years. Initially
Yes.
people had that mental thinking that, oh, the girls will go, what sort of behavior is happening. No, it doesn't happen. Nothing happens in the industry. They have got the right, they are being respected everywhere. And if girls have come abroad from India here, alone they are staying, it's so safe and they are being taken care of. There is nothing wrong in hospitality. They have done really wonders. A girl is the first sergeant who has become in New Zealand from India, right? There's
Yes.
a girl who has become the general manager of food production in one of the institutes. It's from India. So it's girls. A lot of things have to, but it's individual person which line you want to go to. If you go to a wrong side, that's up to the person. Whether it's a man or a woman. You have to decide what you want in life. There is no harm. I think the girls are very respected all over the world, but they need to, they need to take care of what they want and move towards doing that. And I think I'll tell the parents that that's a very wrong thinking. I was the first person from my family to be coming in hospitality, and I was a very shy person. I never used to speak in public. I used to be quiet, but I had the skills to do the things. But now, in this so many years, I have developed that. But we had girls working along with us, and they have been amazing. So I think people should get into hospitality, and they should
Yes,
take
still
the
now
stand.
the ratio is changing. Even in Himachal, people are allowing. But when I see the ratio, males are more in number, despite of the girls. Still, the
In
ratio is different.
in our country, it's a 60% women, 40% men in all the organizations. In
Yes.
our head office, I think we have got 30 people working, out of it 23, 24 are women, and rest 6, 7 are men. So it's women are everywhere they are working. It's not that uh, they have really done well. So I think parents should change see, parents feel, because parents have got that, always ladki hai, she has to be
Yes.
taken care of.
Yes. Yes.
That it is only Indians who feel about their children. It's not about girls only, even for the boys. But I think they should let them feel free. In these countries, once they are 18 years of age, parents say go out of the house. Means go and explore yourself. Pack your bags, go to different countries. And if I think Indians get that opportunity, they want to go for a Europe tour. But if they want to go to Europe, stay there for 2 months, work somewhere, then go to somewhere else, France, work there. You earn your money and keep moving different places, but don't go alone. Go in a group, you know, so that you take care. So I think people from these countries really do that. Parents allow them, and I think they are so independent. And once they do all those things and come back, they've got so much skills in them, you won't imagine. But I want to tell you that all the tutors in India are the best tutors, I think, in the world, because they really think of the students. They teach so well. I have been taught very well in Institute of Hotel Management, Calcutta. They were very strict. But I remember, today also there was a definition of a layover passenger for front office. I still remember what the tutor had taught me. Means it is by heart. So people don't keep the books. They used to teach it without making notes, but they used to teach it. So I think tutors are amazing in India. You all are doing an amazing job. Students should take benefit out of you. So that's very important.
Thank you so much for this, sir. Actually, Heritage Institute of Hotel and Tourism is also doing this initiative because the students are at home. It's been almost 1 year. The college was open for near about 1 or 1.5 month. So
Yeah,
this we are trying our best to impart knowledge to the students by calling you professionally to our show and impart the knowledge to the students also.
yeah,
Thank you so much for sparing your time, and I would seriously like to connect to you again in future.
no
And
problem.
what suggestion you have given to me about the questions of the students, we will surely look forward to it. What I can do is I can talk to the students and let you know, and we will connect shortly.
Absolutely. I'll be helpful. Don't worry about that, because finally, if some students get benefit, I'll be more than happy that I've done something for the other students back in India. So that will be really good on my part too,
Yes.
right? Anything else?
So thank you so
I
much,
can
sir.
keep
Thank
I
you so
can
much
keep
for
answering as
sparing
much as you
time.
want, but we need to end the show. I have to go down also now. There's an
Okay.
event happening.
Yes, 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 yes. That is. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time and stay
Thank you.
safe.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay. Thank
Bye.